tension in the air.
Ooh,
And we have started.
Yeah. Okay, so obviously the ponytail giving Nax a clear advantage starting out.
Definitely. You
Yeah,
could see the shorter black screen.
Yeah, he was able to open the door a little bit quicker too, I think, because, you know, just the windswept hair. The receding hairline, you know, he's trying to kind of save it a little bit, and I think it's slowed him down.
Very streamlined.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so both people are going to be starting with Hunter, mostly just because it starts with the bow, and with the Master Key. Master Key, because you want to open up those sweet shortcuts.
Even though both these guys will go talk to the merchant, so they could start Thief and just automatically get the Master Key. Well, they still have to buy the bottomless box, which is, I think it's 2,000 if I remember.
1,000, but
maybe. Anyway, you don't have enough souls in order to buy everything that you need, including a bow. So yeah, we just skip out on that. Just go Hunter. Take a little bit of a time loss. That's fine.
Yep, that's life. Sometimes you just don't have enough money for everything you want to do.
Story of my life. Okay. Anyways, go talk to Oscar. It's actually faster. A couple seconds by spamming A or X or whatever controller you use. Talk to Oscar rather than killing him. Common misconception.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake. And Nax getting
trapped by the hollows a little bit. We'll see what happens to Brood.
Not too bad.
The exact same thing happened.
Oh, and he gets the arrow to the face.
No, he's gonna die, isn't he?
Uh-oh.
He needs to go for a parry.
And
he didn't. It's definitely easy to panic there. Lichban spams with 5 on the keyboard. Interesting. That seems like extremely difficult to spam.
Okay, so actually that is a pretty unfortunate time loss for Brood. That's probably about a minute lost.
Ooh, messing up his
maybe not a whole minute. No, it probably is close to a minute actually.
Definitely.
Minute lost right at the very beginning. So I always say you at least in a race you'd want to have a pretty decent beginning. That's why I kind of never like doing Lower Berg, just because you wanted to have a good beginning, kind of give you a little bit of confidence going in. If you mess up like at the beginning, right at the beginning, it kind of it can mess with you mentally.
Yeah. The 1 minute in the grand scheme of things is not, you know, a terrible time waste, but it's just the motivation and I guess the demotivation that it gives you. But that is the Dark Souls life.
Yep. Okay, and Nax getting the perfect roll where you don't get staggered at all by the Hellkite. And he will make his way over to the merchant to go buy the bottomless box and fire booms. Oh, and throwing knives on this one. Never mind, not fire bombs. Forget I said anything.
You know, if the box doesn't have a bottom, wouldn't everything you put in it just fall on the floor?
I don't know. It's some sort of weird box. I don't know. Right, you know, off the black market or something like that. Probably shouldn't even be selling it to the public.
Ooh. A backroom deal. Uh-oh.
Ooh. Okay. Bruce getting a little trolled by the hollows at the first areas.
Yeah, probably the trolliest enemy in the game, just because they're so unpredictable. Sometimes they'll block you, sometimes they'll just like do
the worst.
Super fast jump.
But yeah. Okay, Nax clearing the barrel, no issues. We'll see how Brood fares on that. And he'll be making his way to Taurus. I believe he does the flashy, faster R1 strat.
We shall see.
Oh, and he goes for it.
Going for a one-handed running attack, and then an R1, and then switching to two-hand. It's the optimal way to do it, allegedly. Yes, Brood died to the hollows after picking up the short bow.
Yeah, that's one of the unfortunate things. Whenever you're doing the hollow bait strat, it can save potentially, like, I think it's like 2 seconds over just killing them. But then you run the risk of certain things like that, where they can just kind of just swarm you, and yeah, it's not good. Everyone's done it, though. It's just unfortunate that it had to happen during the race.
Yeah.
And Brood makes it past the barrel this time.
Gets
and gets hit by another.
Back by a hollow soldier. Meanwhile, Nax getting the Drake sword from the Hellkite. Drake, that is. And now Brood is going to be doing Taurus.
Yep.
He will not... Oh, never mind. He is going to be doing the one-handed strat, it looks like.
I feel like I'm the only one that doesn't do that now.
I don't do it, but I also don't do plunges, so...
Oh,
don't do it, I do.
Okay, so, yeah, like we said, neither one of the runners is going to be getting RTSR, actually physically picking up the ring, which is Red Tearstone ring, I guess I should mention. Which basically doubles your damage output. They'll be doing equipment slot manipulation, better known as flexing. And
is it better known?
Yeah, definitely better known as flexing. So they will just be doing the Sinskate skip, which you're seeing Nax do right now, and just going straight to Enerlondo.
Yeah, and a neat little optimization that Nax did right there is you need to move the Drake Sword down one slot in order to move swap it. So while he's in the animation of parrying, he does all the menuing to do that. Personally, I prefer to do it on a lever, but it's just about finding a time where you can do it without losing any time.
Yeah, as long as there's no one spot that's better than the rest. As long as you're not losing time while you're doing it, it's all right. Okay, and
Nax gets the optimal death cam.
Yeah, we'll explain that a little more right when Brood does it. But yeah, you can see he quits out, and voila, appears in Sin's Fortress. Didn't have to ring one bell. What a guy. So Brood doing his quit out right here so he can set up his Sinskate skip. Alright, so Sinskate skip. So what they're going to do is they're going to bait this hollow.
It's been a little bit slow for Brood, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's going to go up, check on him.
Ooh, he got too close, got an attack. Even more time loss.
Yeah. So what you'll do is you want to parry. Whenever you do a repose, it's actually going to send you into the death cam. Death cam, which is like right above the kill cam. So you get this little top-down view. And funny thing about whenever you're in death cam, it deloads certain things like doors and enemies and such like that. So by doing this skip, you're actually able to go into Sin's Fortress without having to ring the bells after gargoyles or the bells after Quelags.
Oh, very unfortunate for Nax. He slipped off one of the thin passages with the swinging pendulums, and he got an infinite fall loop and died. So he's gonna have to do Sinskate skip again.
Yeah, okay.
That's a much larger time loss than Brood's death.
Yeah, so yeah, whenever you quit out at the end, yeah, you just pop up in Sin's Fortress, and unfortunately Nax is going to have to do it again. I know he also got trolled on Sinskate skip his last race as well, but that was from he had an Usain Bolt hollow that would not let him take the bonfire. Yeah,
interesting note that when Brood did the riposte for Sinskate skip, he equipped the rapier and did the riposte with the rapier, and that kills the hollow, so he can't like chase you and interrupt your bonfire animation.
Yeah,
but it also kills the hollow, so that means if you mess it up.
Yeah, there's goods and bad for doing both methods. If you do the rapier, you don't go back as far, so your positioning has to be a little bit better. But it will kill the hollow. You don't have to worry about him interrupting you sitting at the bonfire. if you do the fist strat, it's pretty easy, and you can. It's pretty easy to hit the death cam that you're needing, but you run the risk of the hollow blocking your path to the bonfire. Of course, he doesn't have to take the bonfire on the second go around, but if he were, that's always a risk.
Or another strat that I do, and I don't think I've seen anyone else do, is to just do it with the fist and then switch to the Drake Sword and kill the hole with the Drake Sword.
I used to do that back when BKGS any % no wrong warp was around, and thank goodness it isn't anymore. All right, so Brood now making his way over to Iron Golem. I'm not sure if he stopped. I know Nax stops at the Merchant over here. I'm not sure if Brood does as well. And he does. And he's doing the swag swap. Nails it first try every time. I guess we can talk about that as well. Move swap. As you can see, you're probably like, yo, why is that Drake Sword over in the left-hand slot?
What's up with that?
Why don't you tell people how that came to be, Mr. Mecha?
Sure. So, a property of bows in this game is it's the only thing that lets you two-hand an item in your left hand. So, what you do is you queue up the you do an action, you queue up the two-handing of the bow, and then you switch the bow slot to a weapon, and then you're magically two-handing the weapon in your left hand, and it's not a bow. And this confuses the game into being tricked, and it gives you the moveset of the weapon in your right hand.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, and with the rapier, as you can see, the running attack that you get ends up being actually a double hit. And also the running damage is a bit more. I think it's 10% more damage than just a standard R1. So you do more damage and you hit twice. So really good, and makes strength weapons that usually would be far too slow to use in the speedrun settings, such as the Dragon Tooth that they'll be using or a Black Knight Greatsword, makes those perfectly viable because now you just poke people to death. All right, so actually both of our runners fairly close. Brood's probably ahead by about 30 seconds or so. Well, depending on Golem RNG.
Indeed.
So another runner has RTSR, so Iron Golem takes 7 hits below the knee to stagger. So can sometimes be a bit of a mess. But Nax didn't have any issue with that.
With the good old RTSR fight, it was 100% consistent. Yep. And then everything was ruined when Sense came along. But Nax really having no troubles.
Yeah, once the ESM came along, that's when it kind of killed, I think, more.
Yeah, I guess for all bosses, it didn't really change anything.
Depends on the route. Depends on the route.
Indeed.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, Brood taking 1 throwing knife to the butt, but only 1, so it's okay. Could get a little bit dicey though.
Yeah. All right. So usually that middle hollow is the one, or hollow painting guardian is the most troublesome.
But I have seen that guy that he just ran past.
Yep.
Pull some magic.
Yep. That's why I've seen a few runners in some of their matches actually opt to take the Anor Londo bonfire, because if you were to die, if you were to die right there, you would have to do Sin's Gate skip and run all the way through Sins again. That's probably, we're talking 3 to 5 minutes, most likely. And Nax is playing it really safe, just having...
Preparing.
I don't know if he was going to quit out or if he was just... I don't know.
I'm curious why people don't put on armor. I think they used to do that on... I don't know, something, maybe old BKH. That could have been for a fall damage setup.
Well,
very interesting. So Nax poked that guy off the edge, and then his like the falling hitbox was so big that he got staggered by it.
Yeah. Okay. I actually got I actually managed to be falling off, and then the guy, the painted guardian the other day stabbed me while I was falling down, and I still got all the damage from that. So those guys have an instant backstab animation, and yeah, they don't mess around. Apparently, even if you're dying to gravity, they'll still kill you even further.
Hey, they're not gonna let gravity kill steal them.
Yeah. But speaking of the armor deal, I don't believe it will help either runner in this, just because I know they used to equip a stone armor, or at least a helmet, just for the poise, so you wouldn't get staggered on the ladder.
Yes.
But the leather armor has no poise, so yeah, you're just gonna get hit. Brood really likes looking at the tiles on the ground. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
Yeah, it's a really nice plate area.
Yeah, for a place this old, yeah, it's been kept up really well.
Yeah, I wonder if those Batwing demons are carrying brooms instead of spears. They're just sweeping the floor.
Yep.
Ooh, getting a lot of spears thrown at him.
And if anyone is wondering, both the runners, whenever they quit out after the elevator, they're attempting to reset, which they both got because they quit out in time. But if the elevator doesn't finish the full animation of going to the top there, it will reset back down. That'll save them about, I think it's 12 seconds, maybe a little bit more than that RTA.
Yeah, and to do that, you have to, as it's moving, you have to jump up, well, not jump up, but just run onto the railing and jump to the ground from there, and then you can quit out.
Yeah,
it looks pretty cool.
As long as you don't get any frame drops whenever that happens, it's pretty easy. I believe it was Miltrib that first doing that, at least as far as I'm aware.
Yes, both runners are doing the same route, so Brood is a little bit ahead.
Yeah, Brood, both of them have had one death. Nax ended up having an infinite fall loop, where Brood was killed by a gang of Hollows and Asylum. But Nax's cost him more time than Brood's. Both the runners be taking what is referred to as the Peach Bonfire here.
Brood fails to do twice. It's like, oh, screw it, I'll just run back.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. That duping off the item for the Dragon Teeth. I can dupe off any item. Cannot dupe off that particular one. And at least I know Brood also, at least this time, struggles with that, so I don't feel so bad now. So don't know if... Okay, no, he's gonna go in there full health.
Proving that he's a superior runner.
Yeah. It's just Canadian luck. That's all that was. Missing
this
the
could spell trouble
swap.
for Brood.
Yeah.
Get the halberd in the back.
Okay, he's
We'll
probably
definitely
gonna
get a halberd
quit
in the
out.
back if he doesn't quit out.
So unfortunate thing, by quitting out, Brood is almost guaranteed that he will not get the best opening that you can get for ONS. Also having a bit of issues with move swap.
Prestige word.
Might want to unequip the shield. I know whenever some were struggling with that, that helped. So now our runners are basically even. Both of them getting, well, no, Brood getting
okay. With Nax's opening, he could have gotten a really good fight, but Ornstein just decided to jump back immediately.
Okay, so I don't even know what Ornstein's doing.
Uh-oh, he missed the double hit.
Yeah. So that's about the one attack that you cannot take at all, even though you have full health. Should be able to kill
Ornstein here, yep.
The hammer attack, if it connects with you, like if it is a direct hit, it is a one-shot regardless. You can take the splash damage of it, but you cannot take the actual hit itself. Luckily though, for Nax, that's not the biggest time loss right there. Probably costs about a minute each death or something like that. It's not too far to run back, and they don't have to set up RTSR or anything like that. So pretty quick.
Yes, Brood died in Asylum. So I guess that's the more bully-worthy thing.
So the unfortunate thing is, yeah.
Long shovel. Is he dead?
Oh,
wow, we got one shot from that.
Counter hit, I guess. Yeah, so if you get hit while doing a roll, if doing any sort of animation.
Yeah, after the iframes, but before you recover.
Yeah, you're gonna take extra damage. You'll be counter damage. So a lot of things that usually wouldn't kill you if you were to just stand there and take it could end up being fatal.
Yeah, that's the worst part. Is if you just stood there, you might not have died.
Yeah, but I mean, whenever you're thinking that, you're like, oh, okay, I can dodge this, and you never know. He might not have been able to see it, but he might have also caught an Ornstein spear whenever he also got hit.
Yeah, Ornstein likes to hit you when you're down.
Yeah, what a brood dude.
What a brood dude?
Yeah, something like that.
So you're saying that Ornstein is rooting for brood?
Yeah. Okay, so it's much better. Still playing it a bit safe. Understandable.
Should be able to get an attack in.
Okay, that should be... Okay.
Oh no. Okay, as long as he doesn't panic.
Yeah, it should still be fine. Well, then Ornstein is...
They are jumping at him. We're not giving him a chance.
Okay, should have
Smo hopped away. Should be able to do it here.
Okay, yeah.
It's fine.
Good
and
deal.
No attack from Smo. That's fine. Meanwhile, Brood is going up to Gargoyles. He bought a fancy new shield. It would be better if it had a tower on it, but I mean, I guess...
I don't know about that. You know, to each their own. And choosing to play it safe, it's a bit faster, or can be a bit faster, I should say, just to run through. You have the rapier, so you can knock the hollow that usually blocks you out of the way, or blocks your path out of the way, and but yeah, blocking is much safer. And with the Dragon Tooth, this is actually going to stagger gargoyles on the first hit, so you can really just YOLO as much as you want.
It's not a very exciting fight.
Nah, it goes by pretty quick.
Pretty one-sided.
Yeah. Didn't stand a chance, really. And that's a gargoyle fight. Quick and easy.
And one thing I believe we missed on Brood's side, which we can just see Nax doing right now, is he went down to Andre, and he buys... what does he buy? He's going to buy Crest of Artorias, Weaponsmith Box, the shield, and 999 arrows.
But... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, he's going to use a glitch called Quantity Storage to buy 999 pikes. Which
actually
sounds impractical.
I'll correct you on this, because everyone will probably try to correct us in chat. But one pike with a value of 999. I got yelled at for that earlier. I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
I'm just trying to have people not yell at you.
Oh, what the heck happened to Brood?
Crashed, I guess.
Where did he crash? Did he just...
Not sure.
I don't know. That's a weird place to crash.
Yeah, then he just, has an inferior title on the screen now, so that's really a shame.
Nice mouse cursor.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, did Nax hit the wall? Oh, this could be...
No, he poked, but he didn't do a running attack. He just poked and missed.
If the hollows were really following him really closely, he could have...
Yeah, especially because they were buffed. So whenever they get that buff, it's like 2 hits because you're at base fit. At the moment, you're at base fit anyways. Okay, so he went for a ladder swap, didn't get it, and now he'll have his gargoyle fight. So even with the crash, Brood's still pretty decently ahead because of the unfortunate ONS that Nax had.
And that will be gargoyles down for Nax.
Yeah.
And Brood is going down an elevator.
Yeah, he'll be doing. He'll be going to Blighttown. Since he already has the Lord Vessel, he can take the bonfire down there. He'll get his Dragon Scale, which he'll use for ESM, and then he will make his way over to Quelaag, so he can do quantity storage.
Yes, he will.
I wonder if he'll do at least the first part of the plunge. Don't let me down, Bryn. Don't let me down. It doesn't look like it. He's pretty far to the left. Not mad at him, just disappointed.
We'll see if Nax can prove that again that he's a superior runner by pulling off the more advanced strats. Both runners are doing the exact same route. They won't be taking a step to the left or right that's different.
It seems like that hasn't been a case for a majority of these races. There's always been little differences, so it's actually kind of nice that both of them are doing the same one. You can be like, oh, okay, Brood is definitely ahead, instead of like, well, what's his name died a bunch, so
who knows?
He should be ahead, yeah.
And Brood rests at this bonfire here just because it's a little bit faster to use a homeward bone after picking up.
If he gets to dupe, that is.
That's true. Still probably faster. He got it. Incredible.
What a god. Alright.
And Nax is also not going to plunge, so kind of lost my faith in him, in my Canadian brethren.
Well, I know on his last race he had attempted to do a few plunges, and it looks like he kind of... But that was at Hydra, but it looks like he kind of scared himself a bit by messing up a couple beforehand. So, I'm not sure.
You should have been grinding those plunges instead of doing that rando the other night.
Yeah.
This is serious.
Serious business right
time
here.
For fun. There's literally... How much prize money is on the line?
$0.
$0 on the line.
That's the equivalent of €0, £0. To those that were unaware. $0 Canadian as well. Also equivalent.
Uh-oh.
So Brood having some issues with move swap. He keeps on getting this little like super slope here.
Yeah, I find it's easier to move swap when you're not looking at the fog gate, but it also could be the shield affecting his weight that's throwing him off.
Yeah. Also like doing it more in the middle here at Quelaag, because it seems like I don't get that little extra boost there.
And sometimes you bonk your head on the ceiling, which changes the timing.
So now that's allowed Nax to catch up. He's probably about 20 or so seconds behind now. Because like we said, they're doing the same route. Man, this is easy. Easy.
Pretty good fight for Brood so far.
Yeah, as long as you can get her to not jump.
I believe he got a counter hit on that last hit there.
Yeah.
Not the best, but it's alright. Oh no, it's spreading.
Yeah. Alright, something with this fog. He got the little boost again. Okay, but he was able to. So 2 instead of 6 or something. So what a time save. Alright, so will Nax get... Of course. I would say he gets a good opening, but not really.
I believe that was the same opening that Brood got.
Yeah.
But he obviously handled it a lot better.
Nax choosing to play it safe.
And then he gets the good attack while he's nowhere near the boss.
Should be good here. Although Quelaag on the slope, even with the lava, is always interesting. Brood is in front by about, say, half a minute or so.
Yeah, and you saw him put his Dragon Scale in the bottomless box for some very specific reasons. You'll find out in just a second if Brood will stop tabbing out.
Yeah.
So he's going to place Lord Vessel with Frampt.
You think he sought such enlightenment? I think he did.
Huh?
Looks like his game is dying.
Oh,
I think
yes,
it's
a
actively.
little bit.
He mentioned that his game was dying.
I think it's already a dead game, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Brood has about a 40-second advantage. Looks like right now, according to actual time. So we missed that somehow. All right.
And would now be a good time to explain quantity storage.
Ah, yes. So, this game's pretty interesting in that it'll store whatever value that's like notices last, which in this case will be the 999 wooden arrows that you see. So by putting things in the bottom of this box, you cannot consume an item while doing this, and so he can turn that one Quelaag soul into 999 Quelaag souls, which will give him about 10 million souls. And he does that for the Cream Blossoms, the Fire Bombs, and the Dragon Scales. So now he's able to upgrade that Dragon Tooth to a Dragon Tooth +5. And he's gonna be like level 180 something. Be very overpowered very quickly. Actually, I don't think they go that high in this route, but you could.
There's no reason to, because like you get diminishing returns past a certain level, and if you go too high on your VIT, then it messes up some RTSR setups. But if you really wanted to, you could go, for example, 69 Vitality and 69 Endurance.
Ah, yes.
And you gotta make sure you take out your Green Blossoms and
Brood.
Black Fire Bombs from the bottomless box, because if you forget, it's just like, oh, well.
Yeah, I've seen it happen to a few runners where they've forgotten to take it out, and they get to Bed of Chaos and like, oh heck. Brood also getting some slowdown. Actually, both of our runners are really close. So I guess Nax had a bit more streamlined quantity storage segment. Front duping.
Actually, Supreme Leader did not find this glitch. It was found by, believe it or not, a YouTube commentator. Commentator, not commentator.
And what was his name?
Was it John Margaret? No, that's the wrong YouTube guy. Sorry.
It was Flex. Or his name has Flex in it.
It was Flex. That's why some people call it flexing.
Yeah, flexing on the haters.
Sounds a lot cooler than quantity storage. Yeah, the whole quantity storage ESM has been a very big community effort. Thanks to you guys. To viewers like you.
Not sure.
Why did Brood not move swap? Is it just because he sucks at move swap?
I guess he's not doing well with it right now. So because of that, he's gonna get a 3 cycle, and now Nax is actually going to pull ahead. So Nax is now about 10 or so seconds ahead of Brood.
Despite losing like 2-3 minutes on ONS.
Yep.
Now both of them are going to be doing an interesting trick called the Fire Sage Elevator Clip.
Yep.
Where you quit out a bunch of times, and then you just fall through the floor randomly.
Yeah, so whenever you quit out, your character actually goes backwards a little bit each time that you quit out. And because the elevator is part of a different area compared to the rest of the surroundings, it loads a tiny bit later, so which you can see it pop in there. So as you continue to quit out, usually about 3 or 4 times, you can actually fall through, and wouldn't you know it, there's a boss that actually has a plunge animation there in Fire Sage.
Oh no!
And Brood ended up getting the always fun death right there. I'm not sure if that was through the branch or if he clipped the edge there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Did he do the extra quit out?
I don't think he did the extra quit outs. Oh, and Brood's here in chat. Hi, Brood.
Oh, he says he can't play like this. Yeah, it seems I wonder if he's restarted. It did seem like he restarted just before the race. That's why the
That might have been why he also quit out as well.
could be, and it didn't seem to help.
Like quit the game is what I meant.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, usually frame drop, because the game is measured in IGT for runs. Frame drops would be annoying, but they really wouldn't matter for a run. But in a race environment where you are going off RTA, those little frame drops can really add up, especially over an 80-minute run. And then, not to mention, it can mess up some of your skips, boss fights, etc. So it gets it on this one. And 3 move swaps goes down. And then he'll be making his way over to Centipede, which Nax just, well, not quite just finished.
He decided to fly up to his people.
Yeah. Best thing about this boss, especially move swap, his camera movements, or where he'll throw your cameras, is absolutely terrible. So you can be aiming for his leg, then next thing you know, you are sprinting directly into the lava, not anywhere near. Because Miyazaki magic. Hopefully though, once Brood gets out of Izalith, maybe his frames will not be dead. No, you can actually not buy the original Dark Souls right now. They got rid of Prepare to Die and still have not put Remaster on. I think they're not going to put Remaster on till the 2 weeks. The 2 weeks is up, so that you can't return the original. So you
Would
can't.
they do that?
Well, maybe, because that way you couldn't have bought the original game to get the 20% off and return the original game and just kept the remaster. I can see them doing that. It'd be smart business decision. I mean, it's dumb. It's like, why didn't you just pull it earlier? But, you know, whatever. Anyways, put on your glasses, as I will do right now. And we'll make our way through the lava. Beautiful area, nice and bright. So Nax will be making his way to Beta Chaos now. Just trying not to get Fire Tempest here. Great job. And so those fire bombs that you saw him pick up just a bit ago, or quantity storage just a bit ago, now he'll be using those to save quite a bit of time in this fight. By throwing these fire bombs, just so he'll be able to actually hit both of those. So this is a 3-part fight. You have to hit the little arm thingy on the right, arm thingy on the left, and
the bug thing in the middle.
Yep. But by throwing these carefully placed bombs, just so you can
Strategically placed.
Yeah, you can really save a bunch of time. Also, a lot less shenanigans most of the time. You can still get Firestorm, but that's about it. And you can still survive it though with 24 bits. So now Nax will be making his way over to Darkmoon Tomb, and soon they will be getting the I thought they. Oh yeah, they do Stray without RTSR.
And it's not a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's not.
Even with 27 strength or whatever it is they have. They probably have higher, but I'm not sure the exact.
They have 56, I believe. It's either 53 or 56. That way you can get, with RTSR, you can kill Artie in 2 running attacks.
Yeah, so they're pretty swole, and even with a fully upgraded Dragon Tooth, it's still an annoying boss fight.
Yep. Okay, so both of our runners getting through a bit of chaos. No issues. Well,
there's an issue.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another issue.
And he ran right into the fire pillar there. Like I said, they have 24-bit. As long as it's not a count hit, I don't think he's going to heal.
That's one thing I was going to point out, is that once he saw the firestorm coming, he didn't like try to roll or attack the boss, because he might have gotten counter hit and then died, and that would have been a lot worse.
It might be 54 newbie. It's 50 something. It's in the mid 50s is what they want, so they can do a 2-hit to Artorias. Oh, and Nax getting bullied pretty hard. Gets the quit out, luckily.
Both
but
runners getting bullied by Hollows in Asylum.
Yeah, the Torch Hollows are especially bad.
Yeah, that charge attack is
oh boy,
gonna mess you up no matter how much vitality you have.
So he'll have to heal up at least. Yeah, I'm about to say at least one heal to survive this fall.
Uh-oh. That's very unfortunate for Brood. So if you have fast roll and you try to roll over this gap, if you're too close to the edge, you're not gonna get it.
Yeah.
You're just gonna fall off like he did. And interesting note is he got a fall damage cancel right there.
Yeah.
Because if you load in and you fall while you're in like the get up animation, you are basically invincible.
Okay, so Nax making somewhat quick work of Stray. As quick as you can make it without a red Tearstone ring. Did get blasted with the AoE attack.
Is that the legend known as Zithral in chat?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time.
Brood confirming that this is such a meme.
In case you couldn't tell from his frustrations of bashing the chest over and over after he failed that.
So yeah, one thing on the doing that little gap, you actually don't want to roll at the very edge. If you roll at the very edge, typically what's going to happen is what happened to Brood, where you will just kind of land on the edge and then slip down, fall down. You actually want to do it a bit higher because for whatever reason the game just like launches you really far. You'll see them do it a lot also whenever they do the quit out, the first quit out after seal skip. You can just roll right there, and then I don't know, you hit your back and hit a trampoline somewhere in there, something like that. All right, so interesting. All right, so Brood found an invisible wall there. Luckily, he did not have anything bad happen. Did get staggered. Uh-oh. Okay. I wasn't sure if that sword roll was going to screw him over there, because he kind of got caught in the middle there.
And you'll notice that Stray Demon's attacks don't have any sound effects. It's just because it's a really good game.
Yeah. So for DT +5, yeah, and I think also, does the swag kill there.
Very stylish.
Very la-di-da. And no bully sword, so that's feels good, man. So now both of our runners Nax will be making his way into Painted World to grab, finally, his red Tearstone ring. It's going to look kind of weird for a second there. It's going to look like, little invasion crystal, but don't you worry, he knows what he's doing.
Phew, I was worried for a second there.
Yeah, don't worry. And choosing to play it safe, just hitting the crows.
And I guess we can talk about Gwendolyn. Nax kind of went through the boss without really us saying too much about it, but basically the boss fight is you have to wait. Ooh, Brood proving us wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just about to say, you can only punish the boss if they do the arrow
Yeah.
attack, but then
Brood putting everyone on notice. You don't have to wait. I mean, usually it's best to wait, but yes, you don't.
everyone always complained like, "Oh, I keep getting the bad attacks." Be more like Brood. Just man up.
But yeah, I guess Brood's thing is he probably feels he's a bit behind now. He's not as far behind as I think he might figure he is.
That's just going to make him stronger and
Yeah,
faster.
so he's probably going to be doing a lot more YOLO, and then if Nax goes a little too cautious, that could end up biting him in the butt. But
Looks like
also,
he got a good spawn for Priscilla.
Also, Nax might be figuring that he is also far behind because of his ONS deaths. So he might be doing the same thing. So we'll just have to see. You know what? I'm going to make a prediction right now. Right now. Put it for the record. First one to kill Gwen wins.
Got it.
Yep. Jot it down.
I mean, I can't see someone like Nax or Brood pulling a Capitaine.
Well, we missed the ESM there, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
So we'll just wait till Brood does, and then we'll explain it a little bit. But Nax now has the red Tearstone ring without ever picking up red Tearstone ring.
Yes. Do you want to explain how he did that, or are you gonna wait until Brood gets it?
Well, I can't explain how he did it.
Uh-oh.
There's a bit of explaining to it. So you heard us talking about equipment slot manipulation. Like we said, you probably better known as flexing. You flex on the haters.
Or ESM, as I think we've referred to it most of the time.
But anyways, you're going to take this red soap sign, which shares the same ID value as the red Tearstone ring. So by doing some menuing, and you'll see whenever they have the dialogue thing, which he's doing right there, you actually you can actually change that ring where it will now be, well, you don't actually have the red Tearstone ring, but you have the effect of the red Tearstone ring. So you will get RTSR as long as you don't unequip it. So as long as they don't touch that, basically, they will have the red Tearstone ring. And those 999 valued pike that they purchased earlier, basically crams them, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And that allows for that whole thing to happen. You can actually make your character invisible except for like a headpiece or something using this same glitch.
Or you can equip multiple hats that will all appear and stack on top of each other.
Yeah.
I believe you can also even equip different hairs, because your hair is indeed a slot.
The females can equip like 5 different hair slots, I believe, where the male can only do 2 different hairstyles, I think. 2 or 3. I didn't see the Nax plunge. I hope he plunged.
I have no idea.
Ooh, did he plunge?
I was too captivated by your ESM explanation.
Yeah, my great explanation. I know. My 3rd grade explanation. Hopefully he plunged. If he didn't plunge, I don't know. He did not plunge. Ooh, well.
No plunbaggy.
Yeah, he probably lost the race then. Alright, well that's unfortunate.
He deserves it.
Yeah, he had it coming. He had one job.
I mean, there's been a grand total of 0 plunges so far.
I haven't seen 1 plunge so far. Well, I feel like, I feel like we've all been cheated with no plunges here.
You should know better. It's like not going for the dialogue on what's his face, Nico.
Oh yeah. You can do it. It's just a very extreme faux pas. So next we'll do the ring swap. And now he's going to set up for RTSR on the most consistent night ever. Always gives you good... Look at that. Good attacks every single time. Never any bad attacks. And Brew will be taking this bonfire and then making his way down to Hydra.
Yeah, so there's about a boss behind.
Yeah.
Even though Hydra's not technically a boss, but, you know, close enough.
The segment's long enough where it can be such. So Nax getting the most impressive skip in the game, Ruin skip, running along that. Don't have to run around to pick up the stone armor set, and he'll make his way over to Sif.
And perhaps Brood can redeem himself with a plunge.
Ooh. Hey, that's like free, like, I think it's 8 seconds or something? Maybe not.
Literally free.
Yeah.
He might need every single one of those seconds.
But it looks like he's not doing that. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, no.
Well, I think he was hoping that would set up RTSR.
He's... Don't do it. You have so much to live for.
Just block with the block with the sword.
No, this is why you quit out.
No, it's good. It's good.
Alright.
Oh? He's gonna do it.
Plunge.
Okay. Well,
those 8 seconds. It's a shame he lost, like, 10 to 15 by standing on a bridge.
I mean, he might as well done now, because he's won, in my opinion. But that was some extreme butt clenching by Brew there. Not only landing on railing, but then not dying to both the demonic foliage.
Yes, and making sure to get the kicking effect from the charred ring. What's it called?
The orange charred ring.
The orange charred ring. And as we all know, that foliage is weak to fire, so it's, you know.
Fire types are always strong against grass types. We all knew that.
Thanks,
and if not, you do now. Okay, so now he's gonna go rescue Dusk because she finds herself trapped in a crystal creature, and Nax is gonna make his way to the Duke's Archive.
What sort of creature?
It's a golem creature. At least that's what they say.
So they say. Ooh.
And
oh no! He was trying to be fancy by strafing the attack.
Uh-oh. Rude.
This does not.
Okay, so he's alt-tabbed. I guess he's gonna say something here. Well.
I guess there's no words to be said.
Yep. Okay.
At least he got the plunge.
Yeah, he got the plunge, so like we said, he's already won. And if you win in my heart, that's better than winning any tournament match, in my opinion.
Unfortunately, he will not be taking home the $0 in prize money.
Yeah, that's a shame. I'm guessing that he has forfeited.
He has reset his timer, so I believe he has.
I'm gonna go with yes, most likely. So that means as long as Nax finishes, he will be guaranteed a victory here.
If both runners reset, do they have to do it again?
I guess. It would probably, though, I would say that they'd probably have to reschedule.
On the other hand, Brood reset faster.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I would imagine if both runners were to reset, they would probably have to reschedule, because I know Saturdays, or just the weekends themselves, are really jam-packed for speed gaming. So,
jam-packed with speed.
Yeah, so much speed. I think there's like probably like 6 or 7 tournaments, if not more, going on right now. All on the channels, so also go check those out, by the way. Guys.
Yeah, you got Speed Gaming, Speed Gaming 2, which you're on now. There's Speed Gaming 3, Speed Gaming 4. There's twitch.tv/SazTrain. Lots of speed to be had there.
Ooh, I don't know about that.
Is Nax forfeiting too? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm confused. Just gonna. You know, whenever you miss Duke Skip, that can really It can really take a toll on you. Did his controller disconnect? Well, this is interesting. All right.
This is quality gameplay.
Yeah.
So you
see, this is probably what happens whenever you don't get the plunge here. Nax missing the plunge has caused his game to just completely die. So.
Well,
Hi.
we're waiting for Nax. We can
hello,
say hello
Brood.
to Brood.
How's it going?
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
It happens. People have had worse runs, and you had a good excuse with your whatever was happening with your game.
Next is up for a rematch, so I'm like actually reinstalling the game.
Probably what happens whenever you don't get the.
I'm not sure what happened,
but missing the plunge has caused his game to just completely die. So.
Well, we're waiting for Nax. We can say hello to Brood.
How's it going?
What's going on?
You're still using your audio.
Yeah, I was like, why don't I hear myself? People have had worse runs.
Okay.
You had a good excuse with your.
I stopped streaming.
Whatever was happening with your game.
Yeah. So what happened?
Well, Nax is time. Oh wait, no, that's just because I paused because I could hear.
Wait, so you guys are restarting?
Yeah.
Okay. Rescheduling or restarting?
Yeah, because that was the one thing we might need to ask if we need to reschedule instead.
Yeah, like, so what happened is, I mean, it was quite clear what happened. My game is running at the average 20 FPS. It was, I basically lost time by just running around, running from A to B. I lost time compared to Nax, and I just got really annoyed by that, and he was ahead at some point. Like, I had the stream open because I kind of wanted to check how far in he was.
Yeah, I think he ended up pulling ahead after quantity storage, or the prompt duping.
Give me a second, I'm talking to Fisa right now.
Okay.
The story is still developing. Stay tuned.
Yep. Live.
Right, so...
In Speed Gaming 2, breaking news. Let me get my paper here.
I mean, I can respect that. This is losers finals. This isn't the first round. We want to have a good match.
So yeah, it was like whatever. I said to Nax in a channel, like, he can take it if he wants to. I wouldn't mind, because it's my game was crap. But I did like, the weird thing is normally my game runs worse with TS fix. So like not like before this, I did a randomizer, and my game ran fine.
Yeah,
and I was like, okay, so just to be sure, I want to like
whenever watching you earlier.
No, exactly. So like, I just wanted to like be sure that I really didn't have any issues, like no memes with game crash or whatever. So I removed DSFix and all the other stuff that could interfere with like my game and negatively influence it. And then this stuff happens, and yeah. I mean, I guess I could have continued. I guess I could have finished, but yeah, if the Nax just didn't die, and like Nax died like twice on us or so.
Yes.
Well, I died once to Asylum at that point, and then I was still like a minute or so behind. So that meant I lost already a minute.
I think it was getting closer to about 2 minutes after the golem death.
Yeah, okay, but before the golem death, it was like a minute or so. So
yeah,
I would be a minute behind solely because my game ran like trash. So yeah.
I thought I might as well hop in here.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
So thanks for
yes, there are eight speed gaming channels. I've only seen the furthest one I've seen. I think I saw a race on Super Metroid race on 6. I haven't seen 7 or 8 yet. I'm sure they're there though.
So my game is like reinstalling right now in 8 minutes.
Yes. So for those that are wondering what's going on, Brood ended up having some computer issues. And so I don't know. Are you planning to redo the race now, or are you?
If possible.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes another 10 minutes to install, and I'm just gonna check if it works. And if it doesn't work, then.
Well, As a
I guess
commentator, I
just
don't
have to
have
do it
another
then.
like 2 hours. I have to go out in like 45 minutes.
Oh,
So
It's fine. I don't have to do
Well, I'm
anything,
sure
so I can just
There's
sit
more
here.
commentators. Like I'm sure someone is available.
there was only me until earlier. I was personally asked to fill this slot.
Oh,
Yeah, I get on and then I'm like, oh, it's Mecha. Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm reinstalling my PC.
Your entire
I'm not-
computer,
I'm
you're
not playing-
reinstalling it.
he's just
I'm not
rebuilding the
playing
PC.
Rocket League. Yeah, definitely. I'm placing the GPU now. Sorry for the keyboard warrior. Yeah, luckily Dark Souls is not a very large game, so it should be done relatively soon. But so how did I heard you had some issues next with Owen.
It was not good.
How did you die on the second one? Because you just got like one shot out of nowhere. I didn't think that that would one shot you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of dumb. Like I saw him jumping back, and I still went for it, even though he jumped right towards Smo. But I got one shot, yeah. Because Smo did the long shovel, and I was sprinting, I guess.
Mm-hmm. I think you were recovering from a roll, but yeah, still a counter hit.
Yeah. And
Good.
Yeah,
the
so,
Sense
like,
Fortress was interesting too.
If you would compare that to what I had a deathless ONS segment, and I lost 1 minute compared to my RTA gold, and I didn't
Really?
do anything wrong, really.
Oh, did you check the seating of your GPU? Miltriv is very concerned.
Milt, I didn't change anything. Just get a switch. Oh. But we're doing the same route, right? Not that I'm
Yes,
thinking.
yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's one thing we were
Were
talking
they-
about.
We're the only two
Actually
people doing
see
this
who's
route.
ahead and who's not.
Alright.
It's like, oh, okay, well now he's ahead. And
Yes,
GPU
you're welcome,
is not
viewers.
correct.
Milt, it worked perfectly 20 minutes ago. Okay, that's not possible because that
I
was.
mean, you don't
that's
have
a race,
PlayStation
but an hour.
1 graphics, so that's always good.
Yeah, I mean, it still looked better than what Alibaba has to run with, so what's your excuse?
Yeah.
True, true. The fact that I'm maybe a tryhard.
Color of the first flame rate. Oh my god, what is Nubis doing?
I don't even think this is getting captured. Oh, never mind, it is.
Make both runners routing master. Why would you want to do that to people? Here,
Or we could just turn this
Sure.
into a rando race. I mean, why not?
Sure.
I mean,
100% boss enemy randomizer as well.
Here, there we go. There we go. $40.
yeah. Oh, nice, good name. That's a good name. First time I heard that one.
Have we heard from Feasel at all?
I think he said something in the race general.
Yeah,
You can
I
wait
left
30
it.
minutes and still be able to keep speed gaming too. Beyond that, though, and you'll probably need to find
Reschedule.
another day.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I figured, yeah, because Saturdays are usually pretty busy.
Yeah.
I don't know all the other tournaments going on. I know there's quite a bit though, so that's why I was saying if it went on, probably have to, especially since it was already almost an hour in. It's like you might have to reschedule.
Yeah, I really want to keep going. I actually really want to, but yeah.
So who's gonna be brave and farm for the Black Knight Greatsword on this restart?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I got it once, right? So it has to be.
Yeah, it's basically in the stars now. Yes, on the OB site.
Sign of all classes. So yeah, 3 minutes and then game should be ready. But less frame drops.
We will see.
Yeah, we'll be the judge of that, buddy.
Brood, do you not just have like a separate folder, like the base game backup, that you just swap in and out? That's what I do when I run randomizer.
Yeah,
No.
I recommend doing that. It's probably the best.
Yeah. Like
I just have an
revert it to
unpacked
you.
version and then a
Yeah, I have
like a
I have
regular
just
version.
yeah, just the normal version. Then I copied that, and then on the second folder, I made it unpack, and then I have like all the good stuff, sounds randomized and everything.
Yeah, but the weird thing is that like
Bits.
when even though I just delete it, it should still be in the same state as before the randomizer. Like the randomizer backs up your file, and you just rename that file again, so it's like the same thing.
You're right.
I think Nax is saying he has like a fully vanilla, like not even unpacked.
Yeah, true, but
Yeah.
I ran on unpacked for like a year.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah. So yeah, it's I don't know, man.
Quite the mystery.
Alright,
Yeah, maybe this is, I haven't tried to play Dark Souls today, so maybe this is just Miyazaki forcing to remaster on everything.
He's taking it away early so that we can
Yeah.
like. Oh,
Forced
I
upgrade.
can't play Dark Souls. I need my fix. I have to buy the
Forced to
remaster now.
upgrade.
Pretty smart.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't you know, it's still not there to purchase.
PC version, they say.
Pre-order now, they say.
Yeah. Do you want to quit to main menu or purchase?
Oh, I've been kicked from the IRC channel. Feels bad, man. Alright, is it done?
Okay.
Why don't we see that it's
Yeah.
actually working as
Yeah.
intended
Just
first?
load in, yeah, make sure everything's running decent. Before we start again and be like, oh, you know what? This is still bad.
Did it just slowly start getting worse and worse? Because I remember I saw you like just checking that the randomizer wasn't on still, and it was fine.
Yeah, then it was fine.
All of a sudden he picks up an item, ends up being Guardian Tail. Uh-oh.
This is my life now.
Just running around. This load seems really slow. Let me check.
Uh-oh.
Oh, full vanilla. Not even streaming. 14 FPS.
Dang, really?
Miltrift was right.
Yep.
So yeah, it depends on the scheduling. If you want to do it next week, then it's next week, because then I'm gonna like entirely like rebuild my PC, because this is not the first game that happened.
Okay,
This,
everyone
like,
don't
last
forget
2
to
days.
donate to Mr._Brood. Give him that new PC.
So yeah, I'd have to reschedule. You take it. I really don't mind. This is completely my fault. So just
No, reschedule is fine. I'm just worried that the tournament is gonna like if I end up winning and I have to race Kamul like twice. I'm not even gonna have time. Like I'm gonna be at NASA, right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just wondering.
Yeah, 'cause
I'm
that's
just
in
hoping
2
that won't
weeks.
overlap with that. And this is
when is that?
Wouldn't
start?
that make for an exciting time slot at NASA?
So
A
NASA,
live race.
NASA starts the first full week of June, so that's about 2 weeks from now.
Actually, pretty much exactly 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, and I know Nax is going to be there all week. I think you're getting there, what, the 2nd, Nax?
the third.
The 3rd? Okay.
That's the only thing I'm worried about. Really.
Alright, let's try it. Wait, let's try this.
So at least we'll have the Brood PC building stream. Everyone come to that, see if he can do it. We're gonna give him a
This looks like
30
a
minutes
crazy
is his
idea.
PB.
but-
Just crazy enough to work.
Let's check if maybe like it worked before with DS Fix and all that stuff.
Oh, I thought you were gonna run in compatibility mode. Ooh.
Compatible
already-
Windows 98.
Windows 95 compatibility. Yeah, it's that fifth elephant gets the PC.
Yeah, gets me every time. Wait, what now?
There are 4, then you are lost. Yeah. Run in administrator, compatibility mode. Make sure read only is off.
Master's got some pro tips here.
Yeah. PC plugged in, yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh,
Gets me every time.
Maybe that's it. And PC wasn't plugged in. Alright, DS Fix is installed. If this works, then I don't understand anything.
You know, I've been having a stare at this Dark Souls 2 graphic for a while. I'd recommend you changing that background. Maybe it's something nice.
Maybe a nice remaster advertisement.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Alright, let's check it like this.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Doggo's letting me know he's not approved.
You mentioned remaster.
Yeah. Remaster.
You said it again, and then you became very vocal.
Let's try this. And the startup was a lot faster, I think. Oh, it's crashing.
It's crashing now. Did you turn on or turn off anti-aliasing?
Yes, I never had it. Oh, wait.
Well, you reinstalled, right?
Yeah. It usually saves your stuff. Or at least I have that option on, I think.
No, I don't. Didn't know.
Oh, he's not done yet.
Oh, no. Wait.
Oh no.
Wait. Let's see. No. I don't understand this game. Before, like actually an hour before, I was running this with like 60 FPS and stuff like that, and it ran fine. Now I'm not even 14. I cannot play like this. I'm gonna try and fix it, but I cannot promise anything. So yeah, let's just put like a deadline, and if I don't fix my game before that, then
Yeah.
I'll just give you the win because.
Well,
Maybe
how
we'll
like
just
do you
have,
think
like,
like
a-
Monday or tomorrow?
I'm gonna try
Is that
like
too soon?
before end of the weekend, but I think it's too soon.
Yeah, Monday's a holiday for me, so that's why.
Oh,
Monday
yeah,
is
I'm gonna
too
try to do
soon.
it before Monday, but yeah. Alright, well. Guess
Have
we
you
can
tried
reschedule it.
reseating that graphics card yet?
Well, I would if it would fit, it says. Alright,
Hmm.
well, guess I'm just gonna hop up Discord and try and fix my
Alright.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so unfortunately, guys, for those of you who might have popped in late, so Brood had computer issues. Nax did not want to basically get the for sure win. Wanted to actually make a race since it is the losers finals. So the race is going to be rescheduled. Sorry. When, not sure yet. They'll discuss that and kind of, I guess, keep a lookout on either the Speed Gaming webpage or on the Speed Souls Discord. And yeah, we'll give you guys more information as it becomes available. We're gonna have a Brood PC building stream. And then Nax will play his circle game.
Ohio, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Circle game. Alright, I guess I'm gonna hop with Discord then. Thanks for everything, and well, I guess I'm gonna...
Well, thank. It was it was a fun race.
It was certainly something. It's just free gameplay because we got an hour or so of hot Dark Souls action, and we're gonna have even more.
Just a little teaser. Just a little teaser. Basically, this was everyone's demo. This is everyone's demo right here. Wait till you see the full race. It's gonna be even better than that.
All right. Thanks for everything. Thanks for rescheduling, and I guess I'll see you all later.
Yep.
See ya.
Care. Take care.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Sorry that didn't get the dramatic ending that we were hoping for, where maybe if he did plunge that would have paid off or something like that. But unfortunately these things happen. But hopefully sometime this weekend, like you said, Nax will have off Monday, so hopefully the next couple of days we'll be able to get something going. I guess that'll do it for us. Thank you for commentating along with me. I think you got drafted into it, so kind of against your will.
A little bit.
All right, that's fine. I think we had a good. I think we explained things well.
I would like to think so.
Yeah.
See you on the next one.
Oh yeah.
Don't want to miss it.
Yeah. Thanks, Fiesel, everyone, Speed Gaming, and all of you lovely, beautiful, caring viewers out there. We'll see you next time.
And also Milt.
And Milt too. Yeah.
Yeah.